Hey guys, it's Tim here. We're back with another video, and this video will be a recap on the recent Q&A from Classic Entertainment. So if you can't be bothered to sit through the entire 2 hours, this video will just keep you up to date with the key bits of information from the Q&A, mostly revolving around Dark Deception. Now firstly, Crazy Carnivore will most likely be coming to Monsters and Mortals in April or May, possibly along with Dan as Immortal as well. And for those of you who don't know who Dan is, he is the guy who writes the music for Dark Deception. There will also eventually be more powers coming to the item boxes in Monsters and Mortals, and the second teaser for Dark Deception Chapter 4 should be out in the next few days. The Torment Therapy Hospital will have a name, and the Chapter 4 jump scares are supposedly very brutal, and there could potentially be Classic Entertainment plushies. Vince said in the live stream that Chapter 4 will be coming out in April, although, let's be honest, we knew it wasn't coming out this month anyway, along with the Chapter 4 trailer should also be coming out in the first week of April. Now, the Titan Watcher will never get his own theme, which is quite sad. Now, here's the really exciting part. There will be an outside area to Torment Therapy. That could possibly mean an outside zone. I would assume we just start in a car park and go up to the hospital, or maybe start walking through a town and go into the hospital or something. But potentially this could be a zone. I don't know why, but I imagine a multi-story car park. Now, Hangry breaks through, quote, everything. So this would make it sound like he doesn't just break through doors, he possibly breaks through walls as well, and other things that are in his way. Now, a large part of Chapter 5 is actually already done, and should be out a lot quicker than Chapter 4 was. Now, someone asked in the Q&A, out of all of Chapter 4, which level is the most surreal? And Vince responded with, Barely Buried is the most surreal level. And good news, Wordplay is staying to Monsters and Mortals, as I know Vince did post a thing about removing it, and a lot of people were quite worried about that, but it is staying. Now, Vince said in the Q&A that Barely Buried is a, quote, special scenario. Now, I actually have some theories on this that I will be sharing in another video, but it's just a theory, a game theory. No, I'm not going to do that. A no context hospital image is possible, and we will be stalked through the level by the bosses in Chapter 4 like we were with the Doom Ducky. Now, Vince said in the Q&A, this is probably the most exciting part, Chapter 5 has 4 levels, maybe more. Now, oh my god, that's so exciting, because there are 2 portals left, but we know there are 4 levels minimum in Chapter 5. Now, I have a theory on this. I think that obviously we know one of them's mannequins, then it will be the final nightmare, then, well, technically it won't be the final nightmare, it'll be the final portal, then I think Malek's eyeball door will open to another nightmare, and if you get all S ranks, I think there will then be the 4th nightmare of Chapter 5. Now, Bendy the Ink Machine DLC for Monsters and Mortals is being discussed, and if one member of the Joy Joy gang sees you in Mascot Mayhem, they all do, they kind of work a bit like the Clown Gremlins, but this does sound like it's going to be very hard to get around. And this is, okay, another thing that's really exciting. Vince said that a lot has changed in the previous levels. Now, this could potentially just be a few things like balancing, because we already know that Deadly Decadence has been balanced now, and it's a lot easier, which I'm honestly a bit sad about, but yeah, I guess it makes more sense to have it easier, because it was a bit too hard for where it was. But it sounds like there could potentially be more than that changed in the game, possibly updated animations and maybe even updated graphics in some parts, although I don't really think it needs it, the game already looks amazing. Now, when the cameras in Mascot Mayhem see you, they instantly alert the Joy Joy gang. There will be no period of time to get out of their beam. And Chapter 6 is finished. There will be exclusive characters and maps coming from Monsters and Mortals, and Trigger Teddies have a multi-jump scare, and that is most likely what we saw in the teaser image. However, it is different from the monkeys in some way. I think this could possibly be because they're working together to get us over due to their size, whereas the monkeys just sort of scream in our face together. So I really hope you enjoyed that video, guys, and I really hope it kept you up to date with the recent Q&A, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys!